He is feared, discreet, and little known to the general public. Still, he is considered the most powerful banker on the planet and the head of one of the world's largest banks, J.P. Morgan Chase. This is Jamie Dimon, the banker who has been leading the traditional financial institution since 2006 and is now responsible for managing trillions of dollars. But how did he rise to this position? In this video, you will learn the story of Jamie Dimon and how he became so powerful. Born on March 13, 1956, at the age of 67 today, Dimon is a respected banker, but his journey began in a very different way. He holds a degree in psychology and economics, but over the years, he specialized in the financial sector, earning an MBA from the prestigious Harvard University. His first opportunity in the financial sector was at American Express in 1982, where he built his career until 1996, holding various executive positions. With outstanding work, he caught the attention of the Citigroup and became the president of Citigroup, leaving the competition behind. However, he spent only 4 years at Citigroup and moved on to Bank One, where he became CEO. With an aggressive approach, he managed to make a leap in the bank's performance, catching the eye of the J.P. Morgan Chase banking conglomerate. They not only acquired Bank One but also provided Dimon with the opportunity to join the company's board of directors, eventually making him the CEO of J.P. Morgan Chase in 2005 and its president since 2006. Since then, Dimon has been the key figure in the extremely traditional bank that resulted from the merger of J.P. Morgan and Chase in 2000, forming a banking powerhouse. Interestingly, among the top 5 banks in the United States, J.P. Morgan Chase, Citibank, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America, Dimon is the only one who has remained as CEO since his appointment in 2006. During this period, all the other banks changed their leadership. It is thanks to this long-lasting management that Dimon is seen as someone with extraordinary power, because one does not stay in such a high position for so long without having a significant influence and results. Notably, he controls more than $3.7 trillion in assets held by the bank. However, this amount could be much larger since it was recently revealed that the bank has a special fund called 23 Wall, which was created to serve the ultra-rich 700 families. If their fortunes are combined, they exceed $4.5 trillion. In addition, the bank also offers various services to large businesses and even governments. To maintain such a long-lasting leadership at the helm of the bank, Dimon has demonstrated a series of skills and strategic moves, including some notable mergers and acquisitions. One of them was the acquisition of Bear Stearns during the height of the 2008 financial crisis. At the time, while many were trying to understand and survive the crisis, Dimon went on the offensive and absorbed the troubled bank, which was one of the most affected by the crisis, integrating Bear Stearns' entire client portfolio and assets into J.P. Morgan. And it wasn't just this move. Furthermore, during the same crisis, the bank also acquired Washington Mutual, one of the largest savings and loan institutions in the United States. This move brought a series of physical branches and a robust client portfolio under the J.P. Morgan Chase umbrella. With these acquisitions, the crisis that was supposed to be a moment of enormous challenge turned out to be a moment of tremendous growth for the American bank. So much so that in 2010, the bank expanded its presence in the United Kingdom when it entered into a partnership with the Cazenove Group. In total, in addition to the trillions in custody, the bank operates in more than 60 countries, offering services such as private banking, asset management, commercial banking, investment banking, and specialized customer service for sovereign funds and governments. But beyond expanding in the pure banking sector, one of Dimon's differentiating factors was his ability to invest in emerging sectors that provide significant profits and asset growth for the bank. Since taking the helm at J.P. Morgan Chase, Dimon has invested in highly scalable companies in sectors such as technology, security, and financial startups, the so-called fintechs. In fact, the bank continues this activity to this day and recently announced an investment in the Brazilian fintech, C6 Bank, the digital bank that faced recent challenges but received a new investment from J.P. Morgan Chase. Furthermore, in recent years, the bank has heavily invested in companies that adopt technologies such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, and data analytics. This includes both simple investments and a vision for betting on companies that eventually create solutions that enhance the bank's services, such as data security and, of course, the bank's finances. In addition, the focus on continuous service improvement and security has been a hallmark of Dimon's leadership so far, demonstrating his strong commitment to enhancing the customer experience and the bank's reliability. These are characteristics that have bolstered the bank's reputation and Dimon's own. In addition to a bold approach in the banking market, Dimon's management style has been marked by a long-term vision, with constant reinvestment of business profits into the business itself, whether to improve the customer experience, enhance the bank's reputation, or acquire and invest in promising companies. This way, over the years, he has created new sources of income for the bank and gradually absorbed some of the technology of the acquired companies, making the bank increasingly stronger and more competitive. In addition to technology companies and startups, J.P. Morgan Chase invests in companies in the energy, automotive, real estate, healthcare, pharmaceutical, retail, and even entertainment and media sectors. With these investments, in 2022, J.P. Morgan Chase was the sixth most profitable bank in the world, with a return of 16.9% on its equity. However, in addition to managing vast sums of money and constantly interacting with authorities and some of the world's richest and most powerful individuals, the banker enjoys a tremendous status today, which leads him to be considered the most powerful banker in the world. This is because, in addition to the money in custody, he is also a leader in the banking sector, frequently involved in discussions about financial sector regulation, political debates, and market predictions. Apart from his individual influence, he is also a member of global boards and institutions, such as the Business Roundtable and the U.S.-China Business Council. In fact, recently, he clashed with central banks worldwide, claiming that they had been 100% wrong in their market predictions in recent years. He is now working to understand the effects of the current crisis in the Middle East and provide forecasts for the future. This has brought him even more into the global media spotlight, as everyone wants to know what a manager with trillions in custody plans to do next. So the question remains, what will be the next step for the most powerful banker in the world?